Hello YouTube, and welcome to my second video for Raid Shadow Legends. And as promised, in this video I'm going to show you how to record your gameplay using OBS, or Open Broadcaster Studio. You can get to OBS, of course, using Google. I should put a link below. I can't guarantee that I'll have everything in place yet. Excuse me, I can't type. I'll just type in OBS. Should show right up. And this is the software that you would want to download. Now, good news for you if you are using a good gaming computer and you happen to have AMD or NVIDIA software. NVIDIA just got a screen recording program, and AMD has one, which is what I'm using right now to record this. Bad news is I don't know how to control the desktop audio noise, which is one of the problems you're going to run across when you're trying to record with OBS with Raid. It's not really a problem, it's just something you got to be aware of. When I did my first video for Raid, I did a summoning with the first double. The last time we had an ancient rate double, I messed up and I didn't have the audio right, so I didn't share that video, but it's still open. If you put comments below and you want it, I will put it out there and it'll say it's my first video, even though it's not. I probably won't mention that again, just as an aside, because it was one of the problems that I found. So we've got Raid open, we've got OBS open, we've got Relive open. It's a bit of a mess here. What we're going to do is show you exactly how to capture the window for Raid Shadow Legends and the settings you need for OBS. Now, this is assuming you're running Windows or some machine that has Plarium Play on it, and you have installed Plarium Play, and then you have installed Raid Shadow Legends, and now you want to record your gameplay and do videos like this, maybe. Who knows? Anyhow, opening up OBS. So when you first start OBS, it's going to look something like this. It won't be exactly the same. One of the things you're going to want to immediately go in and take care of is you're going to want to set some kind of keys for your recording. And if you're going to use a key like a numpad key or whatever, if you do a lot of gaming, you're going to want to do a combo key. So I've done control numpad. That's just kind of been my standby, but you should do what works for you. Another thing you got to make sure of is if you're using a microphone, it's got to be plugged in and working. And a quick and easy way to test it, and I won't be linking to this software because everybody in the world should know about it by now. There's this Audacity free program, and if you go right up here, you'll see your default device or a mapper or whatever, and then your USB microphone. And if it's highlighted, then you know that it's working. You can also go to the Windows sound properties. But the best way isn't to just dive right into a video and start recording. You need to make sure your microphone's hooked up, and you got to make sure you got your program configured, and then do a test recording. And you'll want to adjust things until you have the recording levels and sound where you want them. You want to make sure that the background music is not too distracting to yourself or to the people that are watching your video, and you just want to make sure that everything's all working. If you have any problems setting up with your USB microphone or whatever microphone you're using, you could be using a headset microphone, a gaming like headset or something like that. But if you're having some kind of an issue, please go ahead and comment down below. I'm pretty good at troubleshooting. I will help you out as best I can. In the meantime, I'm going to assume you have your USB microphone hooked up, you have everything ready to go, and you're just itching to get in there and start recording Raid, and you'd like a little bit of advice for that, so I'm going to try to help you as best I can here. So we're going to press this plus over here in this section where you can see my cursor circling around a little, and we're going to go here to Game Capture, and we should call this something, so I'm going to call it Raid. And I'm going to press OK. And once I've done that, it can capture any application. It can capture a specific window, or it can capture a foreground window with a hotkey. I prefer window. So capture a specific window, and then I have to make sure Raid's running, which you see is running right here. It's got to be running in the background. When you do this, you can now select the window you want to record, which will be Raid, of course. And then you might see that there is a slight issue here. I am running Raid at 1920 by 1080, and the screen is kind of squished here, and it's not looking right. And if I go to this drop-down box, first I got to pick that I want to do how do I do that? For scaling. If I go in here to this drop down box, obviously at 0, 0, you're not going to see anything. It's a little pixel of that on the screen. But there's no 1080 by 1920. What in the world? Well, actually, you can type it right in. So type in 1920x1080. So 1920 by 1080, which is 1080p. Press enter. And now you're capturing the full window. Nothing's being stretched. You're not having any issues. And what's even more interesting here is that you're not capturing any of your Windows stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do a real quick, this is really going to push my system. I'm going to do a really quick record, but I'm going to change something first before I do that, because you probably won't have encountered this yet. But I'm going to move this all the way. This is where it starts by default. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into RAID. I'm going to start recording, and I'll be back with you. I don't know if there'll be a blip out of what will happen, so just hold on here for a second. So I'm pressing start. So now it says it's recording. I'm going over here to RAID, and now I'm recording RAID. Now you won't be able to hear my speakers actually playing this. I turned them way down because of the video. I didn't want to have them blaring sound. I didn't know how to control the desktop for the AMD recording, which is what's recording this recording. Anyway, but you're going to hear probably in this little clip here that I'm going to play, you're probably going to hear blaring out loud music, because that's just how it happens if you don't have this particular setting taken care of. So I'm going to go here to stop recording. It's going to save its recording, and I'm going to go over here to data and my documents. I'm going to go to, I think it's videos where OBS saves it. I usually go by date modified. I don't have date modified. I'm still trying to get my system whipped into shape. And this is probably it right here, so bear with me. I'm going to play this. And if, I don't know if you can hear my voice there, but if you can hear my voice as I was talking to you through this, I don't even know if you can. I can't hear my voice on it. But the music would be overwhelming my voice because we hadn't adjusted a particular setting that we need to adjust. So let's take care of that right away. So this setting that you need to adjust is right here. It's in this second row. This blue bar controls this level here of the desktop audio. And what you need to do is go down to about 12. You might go a little lower. You might try a little higher, but I think 12 is about the sweet spot. When you get near 12, you can use your arrow keys and you can just move it down. Once you have that done, you are now set to record Raid Shadow Legends, and you can record videos for Raid Shadow Legends. Now, if you would like to become part of the Plarium creators, I don't know what they call it, Creators Club or whatever they're calling it, you will have to do regular videos. So you'll have to have, I assume, something like weekly videos. You'll have to have a certain number of views. It's basically like jumping through the hoops like you have to jump through to get get into Google ads and all of that onto your YouTube channel, which is what I'm going through right now. So you got to have so many views, you got to have so much, I don't know if they have time watch, but you got to have so many views, and you've got to have so many videos, and you've got to have regular videos updated. So keep that in mind. But if you're just doing Raid for fun and you just want to record your gameplay, or you want to help people out like I am, or do something like that, then you can do that. And eventually, when you built up an audience, you'll be able to join their Creators Club, assuming that Plarium keeps it running. That is my goal in doing these videos. Of course, I'm not just doing this for fun. I'm doing this more to help people, and then I have that background goal of trying to get into the Creators Club because I want the goodies. I guess they give you some gems and some other good stuff if you do that, and so I would love to have, especially as a free-to-play player, I would love to have those materials. Anyway, I want to see if I can get this video to stop. I'm going to see if it came out. That concludes this video. If you happen to enjoy it, you can leave a comment below. You can like, comment, subscribe. I will have an end card eventually. It probably won't be here just yet, and it'll link you to my previous video, which is I did summonings for our last Sacred Double Raids events. This is not a double raid event that you see here. This is a same rate as normal, but you get a higher chance at getting certain champions. So I haven't bit on that. Well, I kind of did. I opened an Ancient Shard just for the halibut. But anyway, you can see that video. I'll have it on the end card if I get that set up, and I'll have some other suggestions there in the subscription button there. But for now, you're just going to have to find those links down below this video, and links also to Open Broadcaster Studio, although you probably are aware of it and already know about it. So, but just putting it there to give them credit for their hard work at providing this free tool for us. Enough of that. I am out of here. I need to go to bed. You guys have a great 4th of July. Be safe out there. Make sure you're wearing your mask if you're with a lot of other people. And be responsible. Don't go drinking a whole bunch of alcohol and lighting off fireworks, okay? It's just not going to be a good idea. Check in with you guys with another raid video, probably a little sooner, because I have some ideas for another video, and I think it'll be about the arena, and just the classic arena, not the new Take arena. Catch you later.